So you want an opponent, GODZ? I'm your opponent. I hate to say it, bruh, but I'm about to smash you on my list. Real talk.
Inside bits.
My homie GODZ, he's been on the cypher, you heard him a couple times. I'll play a couple clips from that.
Y'all better comment, I'm coming down like a comet, with more power than every character in the comic. You're all comics, when you're not trying to make jokes. I crack open these eggheads and see the yolks.
And yeah, he put out, he saw the same video I saw from Complex News, the new show Joe Budden and at GJ Academics called Everyday Struggle. He watched an episode where they drafted 10 of their favorite rappers as if it was like the NBA draft. Now, I was gonna put this video out, but he beat me to it and tagged me in the video. Since I'm the first guy to put this up on YouTube, I'm going up against your list first. So, sorry Trayz, I know you coming up as well, but I gotta beat you to the punch. Let's get into my picks. All right. Now, I do know, to keep it interesting, keep it like a real tournament, I do know that GODZ, he already took some rappers out of the pool, so I'm not going to pick the same rappers. So, my first pick off of the gate is going to have to be Eminem. Now, the reason I choose Eminem is because it's Eminem. Just like he chose Kendrick for being Kendrick. Eminem has been in the game 20 plus years, and he's still lyrically excellent, still controversial, and everybody still recognizes him when he drops something. Like, if Eminem's dropping something or if he's being featured something, it's all the buzz. Like when he was on Big Sean's last album, that feature is what was the main hype for Big Sean's new album. I decided. Besides, I'm giving no discredit to Big Sean. Big Sean's a great artist. But Eminem, man, why not? Why not, man? I'm surprised GODZ didn't take it, but I'll take it. My next pick is definitely gonna have to be JayZ. JayZ because, not just because he's an old head and he's one of the GOATs, it's because I really mess with his beat production style. I really mess with the longevity he's been in the game, and I really appreciate the fact that he's like a franchise player. He's thinking outside the box more than just rap. He's doing business, so I need somebody with a business type of mind to be helping my team out. You know, we got to get them numbers. I'm a mathematician. I'm all about the numbers. JayZ, love him, and of course he's one of the greats. So GODZ, you got Nas, I got JayZ. My third pick is a guy who's finally getting the buzz he deserves. I'm gonna go with Logic, man. Logic got the US, because there's two of them. Logic got the US, and I'm definitely really happy that he's finally blowing up, man. Every one of his albums has been solid, from Under Pressure to The Incredible True Story to Everybody. The consistency of this man is just crazy all across the board. His freestyle on Sway, Funk Flex, his lyricism, his passion for the art is so obvious. And you know, we need somebody like that, somebody who has the passion for the art, man. I mean, all these rappers on my list do, but Logic is definitely number 3. Logic. My fourth pick is kind of a controversial pick. I'm sure a lot of y'all gonna be surprised. I'm going with Lil Wayne. The reason I'm going with Lil Wayne is because Lil Wayne has just been another guy who's been in the game 20 years. He's got longevity. And when you're doing a tournament, we need players that not only can battle it out for the here and now, be hot for just a minute, but we need people who will be hot for years to come. Now, I'm not gonna say that Lil Wayne's newest stuff has been his best stuff, because it hasn't been. So to be honest, he's kind of fallen off a little bit. But just for the term of longevity alone and the work ethic of this man, you cannot deny he's one of the greats. Lil Wayne is definitely on my list. My fifth pick from the pool that DJ Academics and Joe Budden had to select from is another controversial subject. I'm going with Drake. Now, I've been a long-time fan of Drake since his albums way back in the day, Take Care, So Far Gone, the mixtape, all the way up till Never Was the Same. I mean, whatever. I think I said that right. Never Was the Same. I liked his mixtape. If you're reading this, it's too late. That was fire. But past that, I haven't been feeling it too much. Like, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. Anyway, just for those projects alone, Drake is definitely on my list because he's not afraid to be himself, be emotional and stuff. And we need somebody who's natural. And also, we need somebody who can dominate the charts. Once again, Drake may not write all his rhymes, he may have ghostwriters and all that type of stuff, but he runs the charts. Like, let's be honest, you get a feature from Drake, you basically made your whole career. So, we need somebody to dominate the field in this universe tournament, so I'm choosing Drake, most definitely. Alright, so now that the top 5 from the mainstream pool are out of the way, it's time to get a little interesting and get into this pool of these other rappers that I chose from. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and choose a couple people that I know that a lot of y'all know. I know that GODZ gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna choose from the pool of Team Backpack, because there's a lot of Team Backpack players out there that are really good. And I'm also gonna choose from the pool of Global Faction, because also I grew up on those guys out the UK. I'm reaching overseas. There's a lot of good rappers out there, so I'm picking out those pools. Let's go. So the first pick out of the unorthodox category, this guy who I saw on Global Faction, his name goes by the name of Offfical, and I just love how conscious he is. He speaks about everything from politics to the drug trade to African-American history. He's taught Oxford University courses. He writes scripts, plays. He's a university teacher. Man, this guy does it all, man. And he's got 3 classic albums in the UK market, of course. I grew up on a UK artist before I even touched a US artist. This is one of the first artists that I ever got introduced to. My dad introduced me to him. So, I gotta put Offfical on the list, man. I just gotta put him on the list, man. Welcome to the list. All the way from the UK, Offfical, the legend. My number 7 on this list is a new up-and-comer that I really been digging of late. GODZ from Loaf Music. Now, everybody in Loaf Music, his whole crew, Shadow the Great, Shine Sinatra, Oh So Dope, GODZ, their producers and everything, their group has really mastered the art of flow. Like, I mean, I'm talking, these guys could go ahead, Kendrick, J. Cole, they could outpace people like that. It's because they do an art called circle breathing, which means that when you're rhyming, you're also breathing at the same time. It's insanely hard to do, but these guys they just get it. Like, every track I've heard them spit, you have to be breathing at the same time you're rapping. The reason that I say this is because I've tried to rap some of their verses and I can't keep up without running out of breath. They do an exercise where they build flows where it's just ridiculous, man. So GODZ is definitely on the list. Alrighty, number 8. Now this one, I'm excited to say, is somebody I had my eye on for a while. His name goes by the name of Streetlight, and he is another lyrical phenomenon. Let me tell you something. This guy, first of all, doesn't curse in his raps, and I appreciate that because it takes a lot of self-control not to do that nowadays. But more than that, his lines are so intricately built that he can say a line and it could mean 4 or 5 different things. That's called an entendre, by the way. His entendres is just unbelievable. His album, Dark Summer, which I got a signed copy of, from front to end is all interconnected. Every track is part of the story. It's like an episodic series. And then when you get to the end of the album, it references the beginning. So it's like a loop. This man, when it comes to writing, he doesn't just write. He writes the rhymes for each meaning, rhymes for entendre level, writes the tracks in reference to the whole track list he plans out. His planning process must be crazy. So whenever Street gets on the mic, you know it's something serious. Man, Streetlight is definitely on my list. Alright, we're coming down to the last 2. Now this was hard because there's so many great artists that I had to choose from. But here he is. My number 9 would have to go to Passion MC. Why? Why, you ask? Ha! This man kills every single cipher, every single track. There's a reason he called himself Passionate MC, because he puts so much energy into his rhymes. He talks about stuff like everything from science to drugs and guns to he's just, the versatility of what he's going to talk about is crazy. You never know what he's going to hit you with. Like, he loves science, electricity, like he just loves everything, man. Food. This man's references are off the chain, and just his energy alone is enough to overwhelm opponents. Like, I could say Passion MC is definitely one of my favorites artists out of Team Backpack, and I'm still waiting for his album to drop. But I just know that just off energy alone, he's already on the list. But the fact that he references so many different things that we don't get to hear in today's rhyme schemes is what I'm talking about. So, welcome to the list, Passion MC. All right, for my final pick, let me get a drum roll, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For my final pick, it would have to be Logic out of the UK. Now, this is an artist that right after Akala and Low Key and stuff I listen to, because he, once again, talks like Akala, he talks unconscious stuff, but it's with a more mellow tone, you know? The stuff he raps over is like, he's got a more of an ear, how do I say this? He's got more of an ear for instrumentalists. Like, you know, we usually hear trap beats nowadays, and even back in the day you heard boom bap beats, but he goes beyond that. He goes to like guitarists and flutists, and he just, not only does he perform well, does he have the lyrical consciousness of like a Kendrick Lamar, even better than Kendrick Lamar and Cole, and he can keep up with a colleague, he can keep up with that fast-paced rapping, but he gives the instrumentalist sound as a whole more play. Like, he gives more broader stuff in his sound. That's why he's on this list. And we need that versatility. We need that out-the-box thinking on our team to take on GODZ. Now that the list is complete, here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna put a poll in the description, and you guys are gonna vote on each of our lineup. Now, we're gonna pair the number ones with number ones, the number twos with number twos. For example, like, we're gonna pair GODZ's Kendrick Lamar with me and as Eminem. We're gonna we're gonna put JayZ against, I forget who you chose, etc., etc. But anyway, we're gonna do it like 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, all the way down to 10. And whatever happens, just know there's no beef between me and GODZ. I'm just doing this for a competitive edge because he called me out and he beat me to it. So he had this challenge coming. And as for TrayZ, I got you next. If you want to come up against me as well, take on my list, I'll be glad to put this poll back up, and we're going to do that list again. We're going to leave the list up for about a week, and we're going to see what the results are. And yeah, when we're done with the results, I will post a video about that. May the best man win. May the best universe, may the best team win. This is Theadamsmasher live from the multiverse, representing for Universe 8, because that's my favorite number. Let's get it. GODZ, I hope you're ready, fam. We got you, man. We got you. So I need all y'all to vote. I need all y'all to share this video as far as you can. I'm going to share as far as I can, just so we can win, of course. And GODZ, no beef and everything. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tag people. TrayZ, definitely. You just got double tags. You definitely got to do it. I'm going to do Black Phoenix Studios. I want to see what you got, man. Who are your top 10 rappers if you were to do a draft? Would you like to put them up against me? Put them up against GODZ? Put them up against TrayZ? We can get this whole thing popping if you want. Who else am I going to tag? That's 2 people. TrayZ, Black Phoenix Studios. Who should get this work? Kage Production. Let me see what you got, fam. What you got? Let's see what you got in your roster right now. And if you can introduce me to some new artists, by all means, do that. But you have to at least choose from 5 of that pool that's in the description. I'll leave the pool that GODZ did That's the mainstream pool, and then the other 5 are up to you. You can use the rest, or you can just make up some new ones. But definitely, you have to choose the 5 that are from the standard pool. Who else? That's 3 people. I'm gonna get one more person. Pixel Arena. She's a newcomer to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support. I'm definitely challenging you on this. Once again, listen to the rules are in the description. The poll will be in the description. Make sure everybody vote. This is Theadamsmasher live from the multiverse. We out here.